What's up, everybody? My name is Miranda Rodriguez, and I'm the owner and lead marketing consultant at Marketing for the Uninhibited, where I work with artists, makers, and creatives to take control of their marketing to achieve their business goals. This week, we're exploring what makes marketing personal. So I cannot believe it's June already. Where did the year go? We're halfway through the year. We're almost done with second quarter. I mean, it's time to get serious with your marketing. If you've been waiting and you haven't made any decisions, go back and listen to the video I did a couple weeks ago where we talk about making decisions and taking action, because this week we're really diving into marketing. So you want to have already made a decision and chosen a direction with your marketing and your business. So in his book, This is Marketing, Seth Godin says that marketing is the act of making change happen. Making is insufficient. You haven't made an impact until you've changed someone. Let that sink in for just a second. You haven't made an impact until you've changed someone. So the very act of marketing your service or product so that you can change your ideal target audience is, in fact, an incredibly personal journey. So that's why this month we're focusing on getting personal, and today I'm answering the question of what makes marketing personal. As a maker, you know that you need people to know about your product so they'll buy it, so you can make money, right? Like, that is common sense. You want to sell your product to people that want your product so that you can pay your bills. All right, I get it. But how do you get the word out there and feel comfortable with the act of marketing in your business? I know a lot of us are uncomfortable with the word marketing. We think that it's sleazy or salesy or intrusive, or if you think marketing is awkward, you should go check out RKA, because she has an entire amazing show about awkward marketing. But it can be awkward, especially in the beginning. And it can be intrusive, and it also can be overwhelming as you're wearing so many other hats within your business. So let's scale back for a second. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a few key steps to establishing a solid marketing foundation that will help you feel comfortable with getting personal with your marketing, and then it won't be so new for you. So number one, who are you trying to change? So when it comes to getting personal with your marketing, you've got to really think about who's on the receiving end of this marketing. Who do you want to change with your product? And really spend time to consider this, and then get as specific as possible. So I'm asking you to commit to this person that you're going to identify. So who exactly are you trying to change? What's their name? What do they do? What are their behaviors related to your product or service? What are their beliefs around your product or service? Are they married? Do they have children? Do they have dogs? Do they, where do they live? Do they live in an apartment or a house? Do they ride a bike or drive a car? Just really flesh out that ideal client, so that every time you get on social media or send an email, or you're practicing an elevator pitch at a networking event, you're speaking to that ideal client in your mind. So number one, who are you trying to change? Number two, what change are you trying to make? So now that you have your ideal client in mind, really think about how your product or service is going to change the way they feel, believe, behave. How's it going to impact their life? So what impact are you going to have on their life? So number one in getting personal with your marketing is establishing the answer to the question, who are you trying to change? Number two is figuring out what change are you trying to make? Number three is how are you going to create this change? So think about where your ideal client spends most of their time online. How will you get their attention in that place? If they're on Pinterest, how are you going to do that? If they're on Instagram, if they're on Facebook, if they're on Twitter, you really need to figure out where they're living online, and then how you can grab their attention there. And number four, and probably the most important part of this, is to put up or shut up. If you're having trouble getting specific, again, go back to the videos I did a couple weeks ago where you can reference making a decision, because you're really going to need to commit to your ideal target audience here, so that all of your messaging remains consistent. So you're always talking to that person that you've got in the back of your mind, so that when they go to your website, when they look at your Instagram, when they meet you in person, your messaging is aligned. And then if you're having, okay, so I said that, go back and check it out if you're having trouble making a decision. And then use every chance you get to practice your new messaging so that you can refine it. So I want you to practice this. In-person networking is such a great way to practice new messaging. It's amazing because it's like trial by fire. You can see how people react instantly. And then remember, consistency is key to building trust with your audience. So again, refine your message. Understand you're engaging with, not just talking at your ideal target audience, but you want to engage with them on all platforms. So you have to be consistent so that you build trust. If you say one thing over here, and then they go to your Instagram over here, and then they meet you in person over here, and your messaging is different every time, they're not going to trust you or believe what you're saying. So I know, I'm coming in hot for June, okay? But we're halfway through the year. It's time to get really serious with your marketing. I know that you have business goals that you may or may not have achieved at this point, but for this week, I really want you to commit to finishing these 4 steps, okay? So number 1, who are you trying to change? Number 2, what change are you trying to make? Number 3, how are you going to create this change? And number 4, put up or shut up. So let me know what you're doing in the comments below, or if you want, give me a quick call at visit marketinguninhibited.com, and you can schedule a free chat with me, and I'd be happy to walk through this with you. I know that it's new and it can be overwhelming, and committing to an ideal client means saying no to others, and that can be scary too, because sometimes you feel like you're saying no to dollar signs in that case. But I promise you, once you pick an ideal target audience and you commit to them and you really you run with that 100%, you'll see that they start to buy into your messaging. So we're going to try this all together. I promise you're not alone here, and we'll check in next Monday for your Marketing Monday next week, and we'll see how things are going. Have a kick-ass week. Bye.